Well, hi everybody. Today I'm going to be giving out another rock hounding tip. This tip here should really get you thinking about there being more places to rock hound than have actually been found. This is what I believe, and I've proved it to myself many times. Jeff and Forrest and we've been out just discovering new locations almost every time we go out now. But I'm going to get you thinking about the same things that I think about when I'm out here. Now, out over here, where you can't see because there's fog, there's an actual mountain over there. And around this side of it, there's another mountain over here, which you can't see. But there's a canyon that runs, snakes in between them, circles around, and then goes out to the bay. Well, that river system has quite a bit of material in it. You go in there, and it's just like any system here in the Olympics or the Cascades or wherever you're at. If you got a lot of these trees and mountains and stuff, you probably got a river system that produces some material. Well, I'm going to tell you that what you see in that river system is just a small percentage of what is actually in the drainages that come off of it. It's just a small sample size. And you're just like, well, there's a lot of material in there. Well, guess what? There's a lot more up there in the mountains. And I'm going to get you thinking about this because I wish you could see it, but I can explain it pretty well. That river comes down and it hits the side of the mountain that's over here. And the river only comes across the face of that mountain for maybe a mile. And that's it. And that's all the rock and everything that's falling off of that mountain goes into the river. So I'd say maybe a tenth of the mountain, the rock that's on that mountain, actually gets into the river system. So that's 90% of that mountain doesn't make it to any tributaries or anything. And the reasoning for that is you got there was a glacier that hit it, and it left a bench, a moraine there. So everything that's coming off the front side will land on that, and it'll never make it to the river. And as you look at all these river systems, it's pretty much the same. Very seldom do you see a stream that cuts across the full face of a mountain. It's usually just a small spot, and even in that small spot, a lot of times there's a bench, there's something there that just makes sure that the rock never really gets to the stream, besides every once in a while. So, and then you think about that, people rock hound all these streams. How often do you hear of somebody that's on the stream that, say the one you're looking at, has went up and actually found where it's coming out of the mountain? Usually nobody does because there's so much material in the stream that why bother? But now, that was good 40 years ago. But now that this rock hounding hobby has really grown, and there's a lot more people out there. And now when you get down on a river, you'll find a few pieces, but they're pretty well getting worked over. And now what's left is what's up in the mountains. And if you're like when I was young, I would ask, is there any real good spots in Washington State? And the people would say, no, you got to go to Arizona, Nevada, Utah, out in California, Eastern California, places like that. Well, what all those places have in common, they don't have all these trees. They're mostly desert, and you can, if there was something over there, I could walk over there and figure it out. But here, I gotta go through a lot of grueling work just to get up where the fog ends right there. So a lot of this is all just covered up. And when they log it, they leave all these, log piles and stuff like that. So it's really hard to navigate. And that's why I believe that there's so many places in the state of Washington to go out and find new locations that is just because it's hard to do. But once you kind of get in the mindset that, okay, these river systems and all the tributaries and stuff, when it comes across the mountain, maybe a tenth. And that's probably being generous. So you're only getting maybe a tenth of the sample size of what's in those systems. So now I'm going to go on up. I'm going to stop at a few streams and explain what I look for in these streams and why one stream's good, why one might not be as good. And of course, Jeff, he's supposed to be up there working his mining claim, so maybe we'll crash his party and watch him work. So, all right, I'm going to go on, head up the road, and I'll stop at a few streams and give you my thoughts on them. Okay, everybody, I stopped at this stream right here. It's alongside the road here. And this stream here, I'm sure lots of people have stopped here and looked. So you can almost be guaranteed from the culvert right here, probably up into that waterfall, that has been checked at least probably one time a year, at least. And a stream this size, probably, once a decade, there might be enough water that comes down here to push something else in there. And in here, I wouldn't expect to really find much, but I'm sure people haven't really went way back in there unless this was logged. It doesn't look like it's been logged for a long time. And if there's a bench or something up in there, that would be a by far better place to look than down in here. Because here, you would say, oh, there's nothing here, and you may be missing out on what's up there. But I don't know if I would make the effort unless I got some indication around here somewhere else that there was something good here. But they did put a pretty good sized culvert here, so that does tell me that this gets going pretty good. Now here's a tip that you should always follow. Anytime you have a stream that crosses a road like this, always check the upstream side of a culvert, because you're more than likely going to find something up here. The chances of finding something up on this side of the culvert is much better than the downstream side, unless you get way away from the culvert. That is a tip, and always check the upper side. The bottom side's usually pretty inviting. There's usually a plunge pool down there. Everybody goes there. And the other thing is, the culvert changes the dynamics of the stream. So it just, for some reason, makes it to where a lot of the material we're looking for just doesn't go through the culvert anymore. So always check upstream. Now I'm going to stop at a couple other streams. Some will be a little more inviting to check out. This one's not bad, but I just never really seen any material on this hillside that would make me want to go up there. All right, well, I'm going to continue on, and eventually we'll get to where Jeff's at, or he might not even be up here yet. Still early. He's got a long drive. All right, well, I'm going to head on up the road. Okay, I stopped here along the road. There's a stream right down in the trees there. It's down there a ways, probably 40 feet, 30, 40 feet off the road. And over on this side, it just drops off. And there's a major stream down below. But as you can see, it's really steep. So the only time that rock is going to really move on this stream here is when it's really flooding. And anything, there's probably a culvert down there someplace that it's coming out way down there. But when anything that came off of this stream hit that stream, well, that stream is flooding pretty good too, and it gets flowing pretty good. So anything that would end up down there at the bottom probably just got swept away. So if you were coming up that river, you'd get to this and you'd say, well, there ain't nothing up here, and there probably isn't going to be anything up in here. Up into here, you're not going to find it. But over here, as we can kind of tell, the trees back in there, it kind of evens out. There's a bench in this draw right here. This here would be an excellent stream to check out. I have checked it out before. I didn't really see anything good on it, but the way the stream flows and everything, for one, people driving by here, they probably don't even know there's a stream here, you know, because they just see a wall of brush. So that takes away your random rock hound. Now, the people that your more adventurous rockhounds, they might stop and look at this and say, well, especially if they're by themselves, they're going to say, well, I'm not getting down in there because if something happens to me, who's going to find me? But this stream was intriguing enough for me to go down in there and check it out. And it's a pretty good flat back in there. You know, it still flows. But if there was anything coming off this hillside, it would have been right in here. But then once it got over to here, it's long gone. You wouldn't have known it. And that's what you're looking for. Is streams like this. These roads are kind of our friends now. Because like I said, there's a culvert. Everything upstream from that culvert is the better spot to look. So now we're going to continue on up. Looks like there has been a vehicle up here. So Jeff might be up here. But I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, this is the type of stream you want. You want something off these river systems where it's steep, where nobody would have thought to come up and look, you know, the stream, because they wouldn't think anything was there. But you want these benches in almost all these mountains. There's going to be a spot where there's a bench and the stream is going to be like this. That's an excellent spot to look. It was just in a more mineralized area. But we're not far from a good mineralized area. And we'll go up there. Okay, now we're looking at this stream here. It's got a good flow. This is summertime. The stream still runs. It runs all year round. You can see that there's some benches of rock in there. But this is like any of the other streams. A lot of people just drive on by it. You know, a lot of people would probably just go right there, in there, and probably not find much and not go any farther. But it goes back in there. None of these streams are very long. It just flows straight off the hillsides, comes down, and I'm going to show you the other side here in a second. But these are ones that you want to, when there's a little bit of, if it takes a bit of effort to get down there, it's much better to look, because the average person's just not going to take the time to look at this. Now, I'll walk over to the other side here and I'll show you down the other way. Okay, now this is the other side of the culvert down there. As you can see, it's down there quite a ways. There's a lot of brush in here. Not very inviting. But it still flattens out going down there. But I know down there a ways, probably another 300, 400 feet or so, it just drops and goes out into the main stream. So, like that other stream, which was only a quarter of a mile away from me, if anything came off of this stream, went into that major stream down there, it'd be gone, you know, because Everything moves at flood stage. So if you were coming up that stream, the likelihood that you'd say, oh, this is one I want to go up, is pretty slim. But there's this bench in here again, just like that other one, and these are really good to look at. And this stream here, only a quarter of a mile from that one down there, that one there didn't have anything good on it. This one here does really well. But okay, I'm going to continue on up. We'll meet Jeff up here someplace, and where he's at, you know, it was good enough for him to claim. Well, Jeff made it up here. Gonna be working on this big behemoth here. He's been working on it for a while. Yeah, I think he's got the rest of his life. And then whoever comes behind him will probably still be working on it.
That's only about 4,000 pounds of rock.
Yeah, and there's more on this stream. Nice little stream. But yeah, we'll get to watch him work. Looks like there might be some right up there. I thought I saw something up there when we came in. I'll have to go check it out. But this stream here, there's a lot of stuff on this one. And this is just only one of the types of rock on there. Now he's trying to figure out how to fill his bucket. Maybe he'll fall in. No. No such luck. Oh, maybe we still got a chance. No. No show this time. But yeah, I'm going to wander up there and see what that other piece was. He's going to be setting up to start doing some drilling here. I'm going to go up over here. All right, here I found a piece of green jasper. It's got some of the dendrites in it. I don't know how good of a piece. Maybe down in it a little farther it might come out better. There are some big pieces of that on here. There's actually a big vein up there. I can hear him. He's down there. He's already got his hammer drill going. So I'll probably go down there and hold the water nozzle so he doesn't burn out his bits as fast. That's my job. So yeah, I better get down there and make myself useful. All right, well, get down there. As you can see, pretty tough going. Got to keep the water right on it. But he's got that hole there done, and he's gonna move across. How many are you gonna drill? About 6?
Probably only about 4 for this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and knock this cap off here.
Okay. There you can see the basalt here. It's got some green jasper in it, not real good quality. There's another one right down there. But upstream, there's some really nice green jasper on this stream. It's beautiful. But by the time he gets down here, and probably everything that was worth getting has probably already been got. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's got a line of green jasper in it, just on the edge there. Huh. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's some of the doublemint.
Yep. And this is what you call your Thor's blood, right?
Yeah, that's Thor's blood red.
Right there.
It's Frankenstein probes out now.
Yep. Now he's got all the the feathers and wedges in here, and you can see if you can take this cap off. He's got to go around, hit each one in a little bit, work them, and they start making music. That one there, that one there is not going to do it, so he's going to have to do it with 3. If he can hit the thing there.
If I don't miss. You hear that already?
Yep. Starting to crack already. Oh, got some sparks. A lot of sulfur in this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, got a small. That's what we don't want. I can see it cracking there. It's cracking right there all the way over to this other one, so.
That's what I was hoping for.
This one seems to be flaking over here. If you're making arrowheads, you'd be in business.
Stuff makes good napping material.
Yep. Yep, it just keeps breaking there. So now you're down to 2 really doing anything, huh?
See if I can get anything out of this.
Ah. Yeah, let's take a... And it's got a deep blood red color.
Get this reset.
Yeah, sometimes it works just like you want it, and sometimes it don't. And you gotta be careful too when you hit them, because those shards will come flying back and cut you.
You'll put your eye out.
Yes, it will. Been stubborn.
Yeah. I might have to drill another hole or 2.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah. See anything developing there?
Yeah. Well, at least you know it's good material. It just...
Definitely hard.
Yep. Oh, there you got a crack.
Crack up there. Ooh.
I heard that.
Yeah, hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, coming across there. Oh, it's making noise. It's still making noise.
Sounds like when the river thaws out.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Grab a pry bar. Oh, yeah, hear that difference now?
Yeah.
It's split all the way up into here.
Yeah.
You might get that whole cap.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh. Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. There you go. Where's your pry bar?
Up in the Jeep.
Oh. I think you bottomed out on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything in my backpack.
Yep, that popped right out.
Okay, that popped.
Well, let's see what I have. Do I have a chisel in here at least?
I don't know.
I don't think I even have a chisel.
Yeah, until we decide what he's gonna do here. I'll turn this off. Okay, he's got it all loose. Let's see, pop this thing off. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, the whole cap, yeah.
That's what you wanted. Set it back down on there. We'll put some water on there. There, I'll let you water it. Oh yeah, that's got some nice red. Got a little bit of manganese in it.
Manganese,
even
quartz.
Some quartz in there.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice chunk.
That's going to be, you can get a lot out of there.
Yeah. That'll give a slab or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 20-pounder.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and now we can just start
going down and take that part there off. Okay. Okay, he did all the drilling. He's starting to put in feathers and wedges. He's got it all across here. Hopefully this section here will come off. And that'd be nice.
Yeah, we hope.
So, oh, he gets to splash in water too. I'm going to stand way over there.
Come on.
As you can see, this gets a nice red from the jasper, and yeah, he's covered and everything.
I went home last time, my beard was just bright red. Wife was saying, "What have you been doing?"
Yeah. Well, we call this place Broken Hammer, and that's why we seem to break a few of them here. And everything that we got is big, but it is a beautiful place to work. I mean, look at this. So Jeff, he's got to go up and get another hammer that we can break. And he's going to try taking that big piece out. So I'm just going to stay down here and watch him work. Well, we've done about all we could do. We're going to leave one wedge in. It ain't coming out. We dug out some more here to see how much bigger this is. Probably what we see out here, there's probably just as much back there. So, but we're done here. Gonna head on out, pack out all the stuff. And he got enough to do something with. That'll keep you occupied for a while.
Yeah, make another cabochon or two.
Yep, so.
Not as much as I'd like to get, but whatever is.
But until next time, I guess what our next trip is up there getting poppies.
Yep. Up the hill.
Yeah, so.
Next weekend.
Yeah, so I'll show you guys that. We'll have some extra guys. Shay's going to be with us, and Steve's going to come back down. He already found a 40-pound poppy. He'll probably be disappointed with these.
They're just little ones.
Yeah. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.